stretch right side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
13 yards on the
I
play.
felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. Goff now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Second and 16.
White 20. Merlin. Deuce. What's that?
Gone. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he lays out for it, and he has it. What a catch. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. Touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The final shot before break here. Goff. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one. It's set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
That's good.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
23 yards on the play. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Conversion.
17.
Goff looking to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Right 20. Hey, kill. Twos.
Now gone. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able
know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Neck clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything. See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I have to put the...
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Taken down by the first time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Swift on 2nd down. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Super. Go, cut. 180. What's that?
Off play action, Goff. His first throw is an interception. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offense, scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
14.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
Hey, 76! I'm playing! 14!
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two.
Bears 14, Lions 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams throwing again here on second down. On the move, headed right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 14-point game here in the first. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off to the air now. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Shotgun snap here to go. Lays out, what a catch! They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Listen. What's that?
Goff's going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketballs. Well, the college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, the 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defenders there, it's intercepted! And the Lions take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game in analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Come on!
They'll work against the blitz. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions tie it in the final minute of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick.
Bears 20.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Blackwell now to return it. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot here. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Williams again. Buying some time left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Like 20! Kill!
On 2nd and 10. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Hey, kill!
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. The 50. 30. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Going after up and good from Bates. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the run, deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down.
Vegas!
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams on first down. Chased out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone on first. And the Lions are there to bring him down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
They kick the running back in motion. To throw, Williams. Has it down close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Bears 28.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cut. 180.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break.
Come on. 180. 12.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Who dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go to the 180. 11. 11.
Looking to throw. Goff. Big gain. Has them across the 40. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
2 for 1. What? 180. Hold on. Check.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
14.
From the gun, Goff. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
180. 2 for 66.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the 1st half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
That's taken at the 15. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. He's going to run here. Kyle Manunga. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Manunga. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly here.
39-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
180. 3 DC.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Throw here, third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Wait, 20. Louis. What's that?
They're looking to throw. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Williams to throw on first. He's going deep! And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. A handoff left for Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll throw it. And finds Kmet downfield. He takes it down to the 33. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Bears.
Whiskey.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yes.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Yes. Combo. Punch squares.
Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trail by 8. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Super 6, 120.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Black 20!
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Like 20. Orange.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Gain of 9 yards.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
180.
They're going to pass it here. He brings it in. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Gibbs takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Like 20. Hard goal. Well.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one. It really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Lions get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level.